Okay, so this is going to be a room tour of the SpringHill Suites here in Hampton, New Hampshire. This is the third SpringHill Suites property that I've stayed at in my lifetime, so expect a few comparisons throughout this video. So yeah, first of all, as you can see, this time I booked a single queen-size bedroom, as you can see. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go right to the tour. We'll start in the foyer here. Here's the entry door. It's rather big. It's got a door closer right there. And then there's this little evacuation map right here. Pause to read. And then you have your little peephole right here you can see out. Yeah. Over here you have a deadbolt, another deadbolt, and of course the main handle with 3 privacy stickers. It's a little overkill if you ask me. Then you have 3 switches. This is the master switch. This is basically for everything except for by the bed and that right there. And then this switch is for the desk, and then this switch is for this little kitchenette area over here. So yeah, as you can see, the walls kind of have this interesting texture, so that's cool, I guess. You got this little hook right here, and of course a door stopper. And I'll go ahead and show you the kitchenette in more detail here. There's the light right there, obviously, and you got this little glass rack right here, you can see. And then down here you have a little Hamilton Beach coffee machine with an outlet behind it. You can see it's not plugged in right now. I haven't tested this, so I can't guarantee if it works or not. And you got some coffee and tea down here. You got some more amenities here like sugar and cups and napkins and some lids. And then these are some complimentary snacks that came with the room, so thank you, Marriott, for those. Then you have a couple of plastic cups here, an ice container, and this paper bag. And you can see the counter is made of marble. And down here is this big cabinet. And in here we have a few things. We got a microwave, you can see. I don't see a brand. Oh, here we go. It's a Daewoo. There you go. You can see you got some paper plates and utensils and napkins in here. Always a nice touch. No light, though, but no biggie. I guess we can see if it works. Yep, there you go. Don't want to run that for long because there's plastic in there. And then here's the Absol Cold mini fridge. Go ahead and open it up here. See, I got some waters in here. And it's got one of these digital controls that I'm not a huge fan of. This is really just a sleep and temporary cooling control. Everything else is like fixed inside the unit, and you gotta have tech support come in here and look at it. So it's a little stingy on the controls, but it's whatever. At least it works. And now into the living room area. You got this nice big picture frame here. I guess it's more of a canvas than a frame. And then down here you have an outlet. Over here is a surge protector, as you can see, that this lamp is plugged into. It's kind of dim, actually. There's light inside. It looks like an LED, and the switch is right here. So yeah, just one brightness setting. Another canvas over here. And above that you have your fire sprinkler with a no hanging sign, of course. And then over here you can see it says master, and there's a thermostat for the HVAC unit, which I'll show later. GE. Here's the Davenport right here, which does have a hide-a-bed and this very bright pillow. Kind of clashes with the color a bit, in my opinion, but you know, it's whatever. And it's got this little makeshift coffee table thing. This is a common theme among all of the SpringHill Suites. They all seem to have this. It's the ottoman with this cardboard thing on top, and they have this little I guess it's a pamphlet of some sort. So yeah, stay sweet with West Elm. That's the brand of this, by the way. West Elm. You can see the entire room is made up of wall-to-wall carpeting, which is nice. And over here is the little office desk space. You got this little light that I showed you earlier with that switch. You can see you can also control it from here. And it's got a USB on it. It actually has a couple USBs, so that's nice. And there's a charging station here with a couple of USBs on it as well. And there are my car keys. And check this out. Fan of Fans 47 Variety Channel 2012. And it's got this little advertisement here. There's my wallet, of course. And I did get 2 room keys with this room. They're actually both different. You can see one says me time and the other one says extra time. So yeah, there's that. They're kind of tricky to get back in their pouch. There we go. Good enough. And it's got this roll-out office chair, as you can see. And then down here you have trash and recycling, and of course my shoes. There's my grip right there. And you got this little dresser right here with a cubby below it, as you can see. And in here, some drawers, nothing in them of course. Here's the remote for the TV. This thing's huge. It's generic, I guess. Room charge damage, yeah, I guess it's generic. And here's some information about the hotel. Pause to read. And here's the big Samsung flat screen TV. It appears to be a 40 or 42 inch or something of the like. It's pretty big. You can see all the ports are easily accessible with the smart chip on the side here, so that's nice. And this TV does come out and swivel, so you can face it towards the couch or the bed if you want to. So that's really nice. You can see the walls a little bit different here. Different texture and different color. And there's another charging station there. So yeah. And now, moving on to the most important part of the room. The king-size bed. As you can see, this bed comes with 4 pillows. All of which are way too soft, of course, per usual. Yeah, these are even softer. Let's go ahead and give the mattress a test. Oh yeah. That's a nice mattress right there. Not too firm, but also not too soft. Exactly what I like. I guess we'll do a little quick cleanliness test. Looks good to me. I don't really see any red flags, so I guess that's good. And here's one of the nightstands right here. You got this alarm clock. I believe this has MP3 line in. Maybe not. Oh, it has Bluetooth. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. And you got some more charging stuff on it. USBs and power outlets. Then over here is a little bedside lamp with a reading light next to it, as you can see. It does swivel. You can see they're controlled separately. And there's another one on this side, too. Both the bedside lamp and the reading light, as you can see, with the same switch configuration. Over here is a service phone, and a note sheet with a pen. And here's another charging station. They're really generous with the number of outlets in here. And then here's another drawer here with the Book of Mormon and the Good Book. So yeah, you can see a couple wires coming out of here. I'm assuming for this desk lamp and that charging station there. And you can see the bed has got this cushy headboard right here, which is cool. And it's got this wood frame behind it. And then it's got this really interesting designed wall that only spans the length of the bed. So, I kind of like the design. I notice the way it looks like a monster with the 2 reading lights on. Looks like 2 giant eyes. And over here is the GE Zoneline HVAC unit. You can see GE thermostat control, as you can see earlier. This thing's filthy. And it's got this little rack above it, as you can see, which I'm not a huge fan of. And here's the view from the 4th floor of the hotel. This is right in the corner here. There's the parking lot, and then over there, I believe that is Interstate 95. And then over there, that's New Hampshire Route 101. And this window does open. I'll go ahead and show you. Let's go ahead and flip these up. And then this little screen part here that opens to about right there. So that's cool. You can get some fresh air. And you do have blinds. If it goes this way, yeah. There you go. Some little privacy blinds. And of course, you got a single layer curtain here. So yeah. The only thing that kind of bugs me about this is that it doesn't open all the way. It only opens to there. So, whatever. And here's another fire sprinkler with a no smoking sign. And another fire sprinkler with a no smoking sign. And over here is a closet with a mirror on it. Hey there. Go ahead and have a look inside here. Got a few things in here. We got a drying rack right here. Over here is a ironing board and an iron. We got some clothes hooks and a little laundry bag. They do have full service, not full service, they have self-service laundry here. And I guess, oh, dry cleaning. I guess they have dry cleaning here too. There's my sweatshirt right there. And up there is the bed sheets for the hide-a-bed. You can see the mechanisms for the doors right here. This thing's kind of messed up. Huh. It looks a little better. Notice the wallpaper's kind of tearing off there, but oh well. And it's also got this other rack up above here, which isn't being used. So yeah. These doors are rather heavy. Looks nice when it's shut though. Although it kind of bugs me that it's a little uneven, but you know, it's whatever. Just a weird design, I guess. And now into the bathroom. Go ahead and turn on the lights here. It's very bright in here. You got a light above the sink here. You got, is there lights around the mirror? There is, yeah. There's lights around the mirror. There's a light above the toilet, and then there's a light in the shower. So lots and lots of light in here. Plenty for shaving, doing makeup, doing whatever you have to do in here. But that's not all though. This door lock is actually pretty cool. When you lock it, you can see it turns red in that little window there to let other people know it's occupied. So that's cool, I guess. Although it's kind of redundant if you're staying in a hotel by yourself, but I guess it's still cool to have. So I'll go ahead and step in here. There we go. It's kind of tricky locking this. You kind of have to like really... Jeez. How did I do this? There we go. Yeah, it is kind of tricky to do. You can see the inside of the door is frosted, so it lets some light in, but at the same time gives you privacy. We'll start over here in the toilet area. There's that light I showed you earlier, although you can see the bowl is a little dusty. And there's an exhaust vent there, but other than that, there's no real fan. You can see the wall behind the commode has this cool diamond design on it, as you can see. You can see every once in a while it turns red in the middle. And you have 2 toilet paper rolls, and of course some trash. And the floor is tiled, as you can see. Over here you got some towels and face cloths. And another little advertisement here. Over here's the commode. It is a Kohler. And as you can probably tell, it is low flow. Moving on over here to the vanity area. Like I mentioned, the lit mirror with the fogged edges looks really nice. And it's got this outer mirror too, which is a nice touch. Kind of gives off some more light. And over here's a GFCI with a built-in night light. If we turn off the lights, we can see it. There it is. And I guess you can also go ahead and test the GFCI itself. You can see when I test it, it turns off this light and the shower light. Go ahead and reset it. And everything comes back on, so it seems to be working just fine. And here's the sink. It is a American Standard. It's got a pretty good water pressure. And you got a soap bar, makeup remover, and some more cups, ideally for washing out your mouth. And over here is another towel and a face cloth. Nothing directly under here. This is just a thing that bulges out. Actually, is it? Does this come out? It kind of seems like this thing would come out because it's so loose, but maybe not. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about this thing. I'll have to play around with this later. But over here you got some tissues and some shower towels and an extra toilet paper roll. Lots of toilet paper in here. And now over here into the shower. First you can see there's a hairdryer in this bag right here. And there's a shower mat right there. Go ahead and open the door. Nice glass door. Lots and lots of light in here again. And there's the back of the hook. Over here is a Speakman shower head. I guess we can go ahead and test that later. And the temperature control is on the other side, which is kind of odd. But there it is. You got a soap rack right there, and then you got all this stuff. You got shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And then down there's a drain. And you can see it's also tiled in here as well, albeit a little differently. So yeah, there's that. And I guess we can go ahead and test the shower pressure. Let's see, where can I put the camera? It's kind of tricky. There's not many spots in here. I'll just put it on the sink, I guess. Hopefully I don't get too soaked. Oh yeah. That's a very powerful head. Need I say more? Go ahead and dry my hands. That drain's a bit loud and slow though. No biggie. So yeah, thumbs up for the shower head. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the bathroom. There's actually another sprinkler in here too with the no hanging sign. You can see the walls kind of have this woven texture to them. Alright, let's get out of here. We've been in here for too long. There's a door stopper right there. So yeah, this place does have quite a lot to offer. Now, I know I mentioned I would compare this to other SpringHill properties I've stayed at. I will say that this definitely beats the place in Peabody, which, as you probably remember, crossed the line for my hotel standards. And as far as comparing to the SpringHill in Andover, I'd say it's pretty similar to that. It's a little bit smaller because it's only a king-size bed and it's not a double queen. And the space over here isn't quite as big and there's no ceiling fan. So it's really basically just a scaled down version of that. So I quite like it. I could easily spend like 3, 4, even 5 nights here if I wanted to, but I'm only staying here for 1 night. So yeah, with that said, I guess I'll go ahead and show the hide-a-bed, or as Marriott likes to call it, the trundle. I think I can just move this while holding the camera because it seems pretty light. There we go. And then this comes out like this. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. And then this just basically rolls out and completely detaches from the couch. So you can basically put this anywhere you want in the room. It's actually quite a nice mattress as well, I'm surprised. So, that's cool, I guess. A little small, but it works for a single person. I think it's a twin extra large size. Typically what you would see in a college dorm or something like that. Or a bunk. It's nice you don't have to take the couch apart. But yeah, that's really it. I really don't have any complaints about this place. I mean, the HVAC unit's a little filthy, but that's pretty minor. Those are pretty hard to maintain. And no full kitchen or anything, but you know, it's a SpringHill, so you can't really expect that. But anyway, I'd say this place gets a pretty good thumbs up from me. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and that will be it.